Happy Pride Month! Here is a reading that is all-inclusive. If you're a heterosexual or a member of the LGBTQ community, welcome to this reading. I hope you'll enjoy it. We are going to be exploring your person's fantasies with you. Let's jump straight in. Hey beautiful souls, welcome to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local light worker. Welcome to a pickacard reading on the topic of your person's fantasies with you. I just wanted to create a reading tonight in which you can escape. I know that it's a lot of stress at the moment in the collective. Saturn in Aries is at 0 degrees. I created an entire clip, it's 15 minutes long, in which I take you through how Saturn is going to affect you based on the position of your planets and the house in which you will have the current transit of Saturn moving through a specific house in your chart in the next 2.5 years. Please click on the third channel link that I have here in the description box below or in the comment section. It will take you to the Spiritual Cosmos, and then you can actually see the clip there if you're curious to find out more about what general themes will affect us. Also, make sure to subscribe to my astrology channel because I have a clip on Neptune in Aries, Jupiter in Cancer, and Uranus in Gemini coming up. As you guys know, 2025, especially this period from June until August, it's a period of massive planetary changes. And when we as a collective feel like we are at the end of something and we are preparing to jump into a completely new timeline, paradigm, vibration, whatever you want to call it, we tend to become very anxious, almost like animals right before a storm. We tend to want to seek refuge. So to quiet the spirits, to quiet your mind a little bit, I want to create something that is beautiful romantic escapism. And what better topic than to tap into the fantasies of the person on your mind? This could even be an actor that you're thinking of or an actress that you're fantasizing about. It could be your crush, somebody you know, somebody you've already met, or somebody you're trying to manifest. I tend to be as inclusive as possible in my readings, as you guys know. So I chose 4 cards from the Everyday Witches Familiars Oracle. My decks are all linked in the description box below if you're curious about checking them out. These are the cards that pop to the table. So these cards are bullying each other. Hey, stop it. Okay, so we have here, the first card is number 2. It's a spirit card and it's the unicorn. For you, group 2, I have here number 2 as well. Fire sign energy, and we have the lion mama with her cubs. Number 3, this is my favorite. We have water energy, number 8, or the otter. Okay, adorable. Otters are adorable creatures. And then we have the beautiful, majestic raven, number 3, or air energy for position 4. So that's for you, group 4. Yeah, so once again, group 1 has the unicorn, group 2 has the lion, group 3 has the otter, and group 4 has the raven. I hope that you can see them very clearly. This is as close up as my camera can get. Thank you kindly for your messages of support for me during what has been a very difficult period of weeks. Thank you as well for the compliments I received on my new haircut. I'm really thrilled that you guys like it. I normally don't like short hair. I tend to prefer myself with long hair, but for some reason I just really love the way it feels at the moment. It just feels right. Maybe it's because as I'm growing older, shorter hair tends to become me. I don't know. Maybe it's a psychological thing. But I thank you kindly, guys. You are the best. Thank you so much for your compliments, for your support, for sending me gifts. You really don't have to, but I always welcome them. I am more than thrilled to use whatever you're sending my way for the entire collective. As you guys know, nothing for me that is not for you as well. This is one of my life's mottos, and it really fits very well with my Jupiter in the 6th house energy, working in the service of other people by doing spiritual work. Thank you kindly once again. I'm not going to keep you waiting. If you have made your choice while I was rambling, then I cannot wait to see you at your specific choice. See you then. Bye, group 1. Welcome to your reading. So this is for those of you that were drawn to the Spirit card. We have here the Unicorn and number 2. So whatever pulled you into this reading, this is the one for you. I can already tell that you're dealing here with a very unique individual. This person could be hard to get, hard to contact, hard to reach out to. This person could be one of a kind. They dress in a very specific way. They think in a very radical way. You enjoy their sense of humor. They have very peculiar tastes. I also feel that this individual in itself or herself is an acquired taste. And I'm noticing right now that I kind of mingled the cards of group 1 and group 2. So you may have also been drawn to group 2's card, the Lion. More on that when you click on that specific option. But let's see the cards that you got for your option for the Unicorn, yeah? So we have here the Ace of Fire. We have the 9 of Water. Oh, the Enchanter, number 22. Keywords are self-evaluation, awakening, and purpose. And I also have here the Breathe energy. And final card, White Light. Okay. Give me a second. Your person's fantasies for you are decisively sexual, yeah? There is no doubt about that. I can also see that your person could be fantasizing about a threesome, yeah? I think this threesome could involve you and another friend, another person that you also know. It's not anybody, or maybe even I'm getting a celebrity, a specific singer that you guys are infatuated with as a group. There is something a little bit strange about this person. This person could be extremist. With a white light here, it's bizarre because normally I would interpret white light energy as high vibrational and pure and beautiful, but it kind of makes me feel uneasy when I pull this card, and I have to be honest with what I'm feeling. It's almost like this person that you're thinking of has some sort of radical beliefs, extremist beliefs. They could be a member of white supremacist party, you know. Okay, to each their own, but in general, I don't really condone such messages. You could be infatuated with a political leader or somebody that, you know, in spite their agenda, you can't stop thinking of them. They still turn you on. Sometimes we have this attraction towards what is bad for us. With the 9 of Water, I see that your person is thinking about wish fulfillment, is thinking about satisfaction, emotional pleasure. I feel like this person wants to wrap you up around in their arms. But there is this niggling third-party situation that could get you really irate, like really angry, you know, like, oh, why is this person sneaking itself even in my fantasies with this person? I get you, group 1. I understand. I think that your attraction towards this person is in somehow related to you getting to know what you want and what you don't want, what you will put up with and what you won't put up with in a personal connection. I see here with self-evaluation, and also if you look at the image, your person would like to gently take your clothes off. This is your person's like phenomenal fantasy. The cat is out of the bag. We know what your person is thinking, and they're thinking about seeing you naked. I don't think that they had this opportunity. Maybe they may have seen some pictures of you in a bathing suit, wearing a thong or something a bit more revealing, and they cannot stop thinking about this energy. You really light them up. You really light the fire in their loins, yeah? Your person is definitely pleasuring themselves thinking of you. I feel like they do fantasize about being in a relationship with you. And I definitely feel that you are a very sensual, soft energy compared to their energy. So it's not about femininity or masculinity. This is about, like, you carry a more kind of, because you see that this moon, the crescent moon, is hiding inside this glass jar, right? The bell jar, Sylvia Plath. Maybe you guys like her as a poet. She was a Scorpio sun, very passionate woman with a tragic life. But this glass jar is covering the crescent moon. Oh, I'm getting all sorts of weird references tonight. Okay, but I'm going to say them because I have to. Some of you could have an attraction to somebody that is of a religion that you are not supposed to like. Like, for example, the crescent moon makes me think of Arabian countries. They usually have the crescent moon as a symbol on mosques or on their flags. And maybe it could be that you come from a religion that is completely the opposite of Islam, or you were brought up to dislike Arabian culture and Islam and anything that has to do with the Middle East and that part of the world. Unfortunately, these are stereotypes that keep being propagated in the education of children. And it's a very, very sad, awful thing, because we should be striving towards tolerance and open-mindedness and the appreciation of each other's differences, right? But it could be that you have this, or that your person, because we're here talking about your person, but your energy is very powerful, group one. It's kind of like it keeps hijacking the reading. Like, it's almost like I'm doing my best to try to read your person's fantasies, but your own fantasies are so powerful that I end up reading yours. To put it bluntly, and to gain control of my reading, thank you very much, I see here pent-up desires towards somebody that is taboo, okay? The person you are attracted to, and this individual as well, is attracted to you not only because of your looks and your temperament, but also because you represent something that they are not supposed to like. The tea is hot. It's scalding. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's like forbidden desire. That's the words I was looking for. And it could be that your person is at the moment in a connection with somebody that maybe their family, their community approves of, but they're fantasizing about you because you are this hidden, forbidden desire, this taboo that they cannot have. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's a nuclear level of love and enchantment here. You are really hard to resist. Yeah, this person could be obsessively scrolling through your social media presence, whatever you're posting online. And if you don't have a very strong social media presence, it's like if you exchange some sort of information, they keep looking at your text messages, rereading your conversations. I mean, we have here divine alchemy. We have a little bit of fire and sufficient water to bring some magic into being. Your person has these really lush, epic fantasies with you. Like they imagine riding a wild horse and you like clinging to them, you know, naked, like they rescued you from someplace, and they have this kind of like they're riding through the desert, you know. It's a little bit bombastic, but I'm picking up on what I'm feeling. I also feel like your person kind of, if you look at the horn, yeah, we also have here the Ace of Fire. I think you can imagine that your person is quite well endowed, okay? If this is a man, has no problems in terms of physically looking the part, if you know what I mean. If this is a woman, if you look at this bell jar, I think it's very self-explanatory, yeah? But it's a bell, it's nothing else, okay? We're gonna be civil here. Also, we have the mermaid, and mermaids are considered to be highly erotic and fertile creatures. They used to represent this kind of the unleashed, sensual, feminine principle. So definitely, whether you're male or female or anything in between, I feel like your person fantasizes about your physical characteristics. You really stand out. Your hair could be very beautiful as well. Some of you could have either blue hair, or you may be wearing wigs and they look really good on you. Like bold, bright, interesting colors look really good on you. If you wear hats, or if you adorn your hair with all sorts of like pins and bobbins and like brooches and flowers, you just look gorgeous. This person cannot stop thinking of you. You represent this ideal of a lover, even if you are forbidden fruit. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, group one, I'm going to end the reading here. I want to keep it short and sweet tonight. I don't have that much energy because I've been working on personal readings. Thank you kindly to everybody who booked the reading with me. If you want to book a reading with me, I am here to help you out. If you don't, it's okay. Thank you for hanging out with me. See you in my next one. Ciao. Group two, I'm picking up on a little bit of impatience. First of all, hello, welcome to your reading. So this is for those of you that were drawn to the fire energy, number 2, and the lion. Why did I say that I'm picking up on some impatience? My camera just started recording. It has this motion sensor, and when I smile at the camera or clap my hands, it starts recording or taking photos. But I feel like with you, it already started recording. I didn't even look at it, and I could feel this energy, like boom, something rushing, something passionate rushing. And I feel that maybe your energy, or if you were drawn to the lion, it could be mirrored the energy of the person on your mind. You both kind of share this passionate connection, a really strong like flaming desire link. Like you really want each other very badly, like to the point where you're biting your lips, you know, and like scratching your nails. And you know, it's kind of like it irks you, it irritates you, but you just want more and more because it lights you up from within. You may be really attracted to a person that is a performer, a person that has a very strong public personality, an actor, a singer, a dancer, an artist, a politician, somebody that appears on television a lot or is filmed by a lot of people, somebody with strength and style, elegance, a certain capacity of projecting this leader-like energy, you know. And I feel very strongly here that this person could already have children. In certain cases, I don't know if this person is married to somebody else, but this person definitely has children from a previous connection. It's case by case, okay? I cannot tell you specific things in a general reading. I do my best to do that, but it's a hit and miss situation because you guys are a very large collective, and I'm very grateful for that. Okay, so let's see the cards that you got. We have the Hanged Man, Neptune energy. Neptune is at the moment in Aries. We have the Nine of Fire. Okay. We also have the Flow card. I did a short form reading on Instagram. Feel free to follow me there for more pick-a-card readings that are very small and written and pictured. But this card appeared for, I think, group one in that pick-a-card reading, not here. Recovery, moving on, and finding peace. Oh, okay. I'll tell you in a moment. Balance. We have this gorgeous card, the full moon. And we also have here, be magical. It's written in a very funny way. And there's this tree creature. I don't know. I'm reading at the moment Jeff Vandermeer's collection, Southern Reach, Annihilation, Acceptance, and Authority. And it looks like a creature from Area X, if you guys know what I mean. There was the movie with Natalie Portman and Oscar Isaac. Anyway, coming back to you, coming back to the situation. I'm easily distracted tonight. I blame it on Jupiter and Gemini. There could be an energy of being distracted in this connection. It may very well be that what I was picking up on, like you could share a compatibility with your person on the level of you may enjoy the same kind of movies, the same kind of books, and that's how you guys kind of connected, you know. And in the case in which this person that's fantasizing about you may not actually be aware of you, but may represent an ideal, like if you're fantasizing about an actor or an actress that you saw in a movie, because I feel like some of you came to this reading with somebody specific in mind that is a public figure that may not know that you exist. But I'm picking up on the energy of this person kind of having this ideal role of the lover in the person's mind. I think I'm making this reading too complicated. What I need to tell you is that there is a certain stubbornness, a certain determination with this person's fantasies. They need to work for your love. In their fantasies, there is a really fascinating mixture of I'm going with the flow, seeing where the situation takes me, but I'm also going to stand my ground and defend and kiss you. Because I could just got like a small hair on my lip. This person may fantasize about like arranging you, doing a makeover, picking clothes, getting you to wear them. Almost like I'm getting this energy of a person who fantasizes that you are a model and they are the tailor and they are trying to fix a garment to look perfect on your body, and they have to take measurements, you know, so they measure your arms, they measure your legs, and they keep touching your intimate parts as well to see how you know, like the clothing would fit, but it's all just an excuse so that they could touch you, you know. That's kind of the vibe. Or a painter, like a body painter that needs to design something on your body and is using like all sorts of like silken paints and inscriptions, and they take a really long time and painstakingly insist to paint around the vulnerable erogenous areas of your body, you know, like they spend too much time painting on your butt, things like that. That's kind of the vibe I'm picking up here. And why do I say this? Because if you have a look at this image, which is, by the way, incredibly beautiful, we see that this man's chest is tattooed, but it's not necessarily tattooed with a needle. It's more like painted over. Yeah, and it's beautiful. The design looks like it's watercolors on his skin. I think you may be dealing here potentially with a Piscean. Pisceans are incredibly imaginative. It wouldn't be surprising to me if this individual is already infiltrating your dreams, because they desire you so strongly that they are sending you their presence as you sleep. They could be astral traveling towards you, telepathy, you know, objects could move around you randomly, like long distance telekinesis. They could be sending you their thoughts, like they could be thinking of you so intensely that you start thinking of them as well, and you're like, why am I thinking of this person in the middle of the day when I'm supposed to be working or doing something else? It's because they're thinking of you too. Yeah, it's a secret. I shouldn't tell anyone else. No, I'm joking, of course, but it could be that you guys decided to separate, because with recovery and moving on, and with the 9 of fire, I definitely feel like there was some sort of separation. Like you guys decided to quit each other. But much like in Brokeback Mountain, you know, I can't quit you. You know, it's like I tried to, but I keep being pulled back by your beauty, by your magic. You know, you keep me balanced. You're magical, you keep me balanced. I think that as well, do you see like these gorgeous landscapes, these forests that come to light, and like these little creatures that look like fairies, enchanted fairies. This person could be having a fantasy of being with you in a Midsummer Night's Dream, you know? This is what these images are telling me. But it's like a Midsummer Night's Dream meets Oryx and Kraken, like by Margaret Atwood, the book about like this post-apocalyptic world where biology and biological mutations are running amok. And I cannot pronounce words in the reading. This person is speechless. Or they are fantasizing about kissing you so strongly that it's kind of interfering with the reading. Like if this person kisses you, they're going all in, right? Full throttle, tongue and all, French kiss for the win. But there is something that kind of makes the whole experience feel quite soft and sweet and incredibly romantic. I keep being pulled by the wreath of stars that she's holding in her hands. There is something very romantic about this energy. I have to say, it's like there is this strong passion, but then there is this kind of gentleness about the whole experience, you know? Like this person want to like ravage you, but like in the most artistic and poetic way at the same time. Yeah, because again, we're getting this alchemical reaction, right? We're getting fire and water. Very strong imagery. And I did say in group 1 that some of you, there was a boundary crossing happening there, and some of you would also tune into group 2. Hey, I'm really happy you're hanging out with me. I feel I'm going to end the reading here. I want to keep the mystery a little bit. I feel like this is the perfect moment to wrap up the reading. I'm keeping it short and sweet tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you kindly for your love and your support. And this is just a general reading. If you want to get in touch with me for a personal reading, I am open for those, just so you know. But if you don't, and if this is where I leave you, thank you once again, and I'll see you in my next one. Group 2, hello darlings, welcome to a pick-a-card reading on your person's fantasies with you. For a second I almost blanked out. I have to tell you that I took a break. I felt a pang of hunger in between your reading and group 2's reading, and then I got really thirsty, and then I wanted to wash my hands. Like a combination of contradictory things, but very physical and very demanding. It could be that your person is demanding and physical. It may be that your person is struggling with contradictory feelings. By the way, this is for those of you who are drawn to the otter, water energy, and number 8. 8 is the number of strength, power, financial maturity and stability, I would say. Financial accomplishment. That's the word I was looking for. So you could be dealing here with somebody wealthy, but conflicted. This person is kind of like their mind and their sexuality are at loggerheads. It's like, I want to be with a certain person, but then my low-ends take me into the direction of another type of individual. You fulfill both qualities and they cannot process that. It's like their mind is like, poor person. Yeah, they're struggling a little bit. They could have been born with Moon square Venus, Moon square Mars in their chart. Oh, Moon square Mars can get quite violent and impulsive. I'm really sorry if you fell in love with such a person. It's difficult. Or Venus square Mars. That could also be quite intensely contradictory. I wanted to say as well that this person really hungers after you, but then with the fact that I wanted to wash my hands, it's like they also want to wash their hands off you. So it's kind of like, I want you, but I don't want to want you. Yeah. Although this is fascinating because, you know, the otters are so adorable. They're so loyal and so caring, so family oriented. They're very intelligent in the way that they take care of their little ones and how they like take them with them on their on their hunting trips. I wanted to say shopping, but an otter cannot shop. On their hunting trips, and how they put their youngs in specific places so that they can still find them there after they have sought some fish, you know, or run their errands, their sweet, adorable otter errands. Yeah. I see 3 people though. Yeah. 4 actually. So I see here 2 happy otters cavorting in the background, and 1 otter is jumping into the water and the other one is sitting next to a tree. Maybe like your person is fantasizing that in spite of the fact that they are in a commitment, they're fantasizing about breaking away from that commitment and being with you. Let's see what cards you got. This is such a sweet card. Look at this face. Tell me that this bird's eyes do not kill you. They look into your soul, and it's actually the soulful card. So your person could have very soulful features, very soulful eyes, or it's like there is something about them, but especially the eyes. They could have like really dark eyes, like completely black, which is quite rare, but also quite beautiful and quite scary at the same time. I was strongly attracted to a Scorpio sun that had incredibly black eyes, like you couldn't see the pupils, they were so dark, and he looked so cute. And yeah, we see the bee and this really puffed up little baby chick. Like, I'm getting the sense that your person wants to settle down with you. It's like they want to break away from, an arranged marriage. It could be that they are together with somebody in an arranged marriage, but they want to break away from that person and be with you. Oh, they want to rub your belly, not the belly of the other otter that they left behind. Oh, and I think it's because your person may have recently found out that they are being cheated on by their spouse. What is going on with this reading tonight? I generally set out to create something like fantasy-like, but the cards are spilling the tea all over the place. I need to get like a damp cloth to just collect all of this scalding tea water on the floor. My jaw is on the floor. So I think in reality, in their day-to-day lives, your person may have recently found out that the person that they are married to or in a commitment to may have been cheating on them with somebody, yeah? So they have started fantasizing and thinking strongly about you, because all of a sudden, if your connection was forbidden, if you had to stay away from this person because they were with somebody else and you still yearned for them, but you decided, no, that's it, I'm not going to be the third wheel in this connection. That was a very intelligent decision, by the way, even though I can imagine it was hard for you. Now this person is starting to fantasize about you, like you are becoming a possibility again. That's the deep fantasy. And they are fantasizing about potentially having a child with you, putting in the work, you see the busy bee, to create the soulful connection with you again. Wow. Okay, this has just taken a miraculous U-turn. Okay, yes. You got your transformation. They have such powerful desires, they can barely fall asleep at night. It's like when they think of you, their whole body turns like a volcano, you know? We have here the Death card, so Scorpio energy. I see here with the 5 of fire, conflict, inner conflict especially. This person is burning on the inside with desire for you, right? Like you're doing something at the moment. You may be very open and vulnerable with your healing process. You maybe changed your perspective. You may have changed your political taste, your religion, your look. You're changing maybe the way in which you do your work. Wow. And I'm seeing such powerful, powerful symbols. We have here the Holy Trinity, number 3. And the keywords are balancing decisions, priorities, and adapting to change. It's like your person fantasizes that you could be in reality surrounded by really dark forces. You may not even be aware of how dark the people and the environment around you is. You could be trying to remain blissfully unaware, but this person sees the darkness surrounding you and they want to rescue you. They want to take you out from that environment. That's one of their fantasies. They also kind of, they're changing. They're making important decisions in their life and they see that you are changing. So on some level, it's like they see that they can have a really open, progressive future with you. Like you're not a stagnant kind of person. you always change, you always want to be better, you're always working on you. And this person is like, yeah, sign me up, I want to be with group 3 because they are my individual. It could be that the person that they married, and for most of them I feel that it's if they are indeed married, it's arranged. Yeah, it's for a specific purpose that they got married. Maybe they suddenly got pregnant and it was a shock, or maybe for money or visa, or maybe because of war or conflict, just to rescue each other. People get married for a variety of reasons, and we should never judge. And I definitely feel that for you, this person kind of has this natural, organic desire, like it's nothing fake. It's nothing that they can control, which scares them a little bit. It's something quite powerful, right? You're a force of nature. And we see here in this image as well, a shaman or a shamaness, a rabbit. It's so cute. And yeah, holding ground. You're holding ground. And not only that, but you see this huge staff. Well, that's how you make this person feel, okay? I'm just gonna leave it like that. Leave it to your imagination to fill in the dots. There is something quite strongly about soulful fertility. Like you make this person feel things. And the desire that they have for you is not just physical. It's not just, oh, you look yummy, you know. It comes from here first, and then it goes down there, you know. You also stimulate them mentally, but there is this really powerful, like, wave of events that have brought a lot of bad luck in your connection. And in your person's fantasies, they are battling all of these dark forces. They are your knight in shining armor, whether male or female, doesn't matter. Your person puts on armor and goes to war for you, goes to war for your love, transforms the situation, brings back the hope that you guys can be together, right? Swoops you off your feet and says, yes, we're gonna be together, finally. I have removed all of the obstacles. I have pushed away all of the people that were just not us, right? They didn't feel right. It's such a beautiful fantasy. Well, I hope you have enjoyed it. I know I have, because I'm playing along and this was my choice as well. Thank you kindly for listening. I kind of felt the need to kind of rest my arm. Maybe your person is very tired and they're trying to rest, and fantasizing about you is like, what puts them to bed at night, you know? Well, I hope this reading gets you to go to bed. I'm going to keep it short and sweet this time around. Thank you so much for listening. I cannot speak for some reason. I wanted to remind you that if you want to book a personal reading with me, I am open for those. But if you don't feel like booking a reading, that's okay, boo. You do your own thing. I will see you in my next one. Ciao. Group 4. Hello, darlings. Welcome to your reading. So this is for those of you that were drawn to this blissfully gorgeous card, the Raven, number 3, air energy. So I wanted to say something I picked up on. I felt the need to drink a lot of water before your reading. It's almost like I got this feeling of being drowned, or your person fantasizing about drowning and then rescuing you floating towards them. Like they have these. It's strange because you chose air, but I'm picking up already on the fact that your person has these fantasies related with water. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's like a waterfall, and behind the waterfall, you guys are kissing on rocks. There's also this weird, I don't know why, but it's like Tibetan sky burials. You should really Google it and do some research on it. I'm not going to get too much into it for graphic details here, but it's a burial ritual, like it's a passing on ritual. So I don't understand why your person would have these fantasies, but it's kind of like life and death, desire and destruction. Your person can be quite dualistic, I would say. Your person is also highly intelligent with the Raven here. may enjoy being part of a brotherhood or a sisterhood and anything in between. Okay, mysterious person, kind of hard to read, hard to understand. Your person could have some very complicated fantasies, some very like fetish desires. That's what I'm picking up on. Okay, so let's see. The cards that you got are, look, this is fascinating because we have the owl here. We have another bird counterpart. We're creating the aviary here. So the keywords are wisdom, independent thinking, and enlightenment. Your souls travel to each other at night. And look at this. Yeah, dark and light, right? Your person could be a practitioner of black magic and you could do white magic. I'm just saying. Okay. We have here the Ace of Water, the Pearl. You're like a pearl to this person. A pearl of a girl. Yeah, the pearl of my world. I also see here, also, by the way, there was that horror movie called Pearl, yeah, with Mia Goth. So, just saying, again, another reference. Something gorgeous and then something horrifying. We have the Four of Air, deep rest. Your person fantasizes about resting with you. And God, it's like these images that I'm getting. It's like your person fantasizes about holding you and you're very close to each other, but you're kind of also a little bit destroyed because you are in the remainders of a building that has been bombed. So it's like debris is falling and it's like dangerous to stay there, but you guys are holding each other still. Like almost like there was an air raid and your building was bombed, but you guys survived and are holding each other. Okay, like your person has some pretty strange fantasies. We see here positivity. I'm laughing because the images I'm getting are completely the opposite of the meaning of these cards. We have cherish and positivity. And it's like that song with cherish the love we have. We should cherish the love we have or we give. Cherish the love. I don't know who sang that. Was it Lionel Richie? No, I think I'm mistaken. Anyway, comment down below and let me know who sings the Cherish song, the famous one from, I think, the 80s or the 70s. Weird musical references to the side. I definitely feel like your person fantasized about a dangerous situation, a situation that is intense, that is related to some sort of conflict or hunting situation or natural phenomena, a natural disaster. And then all of a sudden they swoop in, they take care of you, they rescue you, and then you guys live happily ever after. We see here as well, the positivity card shows a witch, and we have here what I assume is a dog, a hound, a wolf. And we see the full moon, and we also see the white owl again, yeah? Your person sees you as somebody that is incredibly spiritual, witchy, powerful, elf-like you're a being from another world, endowed with arcane knowledge. And they kind of want to be at the same level as you. This is why they may have dabbled in the occult as well. And their fantasy is that you are this gorgeous person to be had, replete with occult knowledge and powers, like the high priestess incarnate, yeah? Or the high priest, the Hierophant incarnate. And they basically want to do whatever they can to have you, to kind of swoop you in. And I don't know why, but I feel the need to rest my hand. I'm going to put my decks over here. You hear the sound, music, tapping things. This person would like to create an environment of beautiful sounds around you so that you are never stressed out or bothered. They want you to continue to deliver your wisdom. They want to hear a lot of things from you. The way you speak, the way you express yourself is very healing to their heart. You could have some Chiron Mercury links between the two of you in your synastry chart. Yeah, you're really contributing to this person's healing, growth, spiritualizing their life. But at the same time, you're unknowable and hard to define, you know, like this kangaroo creature cloak. And I think that some of their fantasies are you taking control of the situation. Like they fantasize that you are the one showing them the way, guiding them, rescuing them as well. Like they are your humble servant and they fall at your feet. And it's like, oh, teach me the great ways, please. But then you end up falling in love with them. So you kind of elevate them at their level through the love that you have for them. That's really sweet. It reminds me of that movie with Rachel Vise, Agora. I think that's how it was, about the burning of the Library of Alexandria, and Hypatia of Alexandria, one of the most brilliant minds of the ancient world, a great mathematician and astronomer, who unfortunately was stoned to death by Christians. So yeah, great. Coming back to your reading, and not something shocking or intense, I definitely feel like it's the energy of this person, you know, with the raven. It's very Edgar Allan Poe, right? And the owl is very much this energy of Lakshmi, abundance, prosperity, artistry, refinement, intelligence and knowledge. Yes, I'm also picking up on Saraswati, skills, performance, music, delight in the arts. Your person sees you as this beautiful package, and I think the fantasy that they have of you is you dancing or you singing or you doing a tarot reading for them, reading their birth chart in the middle of the night, and they slowly kiss you as you impart knowledge. So it's kind of like blending sensuality with knowledge seeking, right? I'm definitely getting this energy of wanting to worship you, you know? Yeah. A very strong fantasy of wanting to worship you, wanting to adore you, wanting to really make you aware of your worth and value. Because your person feels that you're not that aware, and you should be more aware, because that's how you give your power away, by not realizing just how amazing you are. Yeah. So your person would like to be like your self-worth counselor, constantly amping you up, right? Your biggest cheerleader, your biggest fan. And they really want to cherish you, because I feel like your person is also in love with you. The Ace of Water, yeah. Feelings overflowing. That's why they have these intense fantasies. And I think the fear of them losing you is creating these darker scenarios, right? In which they come and rescue you. That's your reading group 4. I hope you like it. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. If you want to get in touch for a personal, I offer those, and I would love to see your specific situation with the person you're thinking of, because this is still a general, it has limitations. And if you don't want to get in touch with me outside of this clip, then thank you kindly for being here. It would be great if you could like this video so it gets distributed to other people. But if this is where I leave you, then take care and happy fantasizing.